Hilfiger, Nigga, Star Report, Tuesday evening, late night edition. Welcome aboard. Okay. We're going to have a conversation tonight. You are going to steer the show. Usually I'm prepared. I'm ready to, lay things out. Sources, theories. Tonight, I am not in the loop on the Tory Lanez trial. Megan Thee Stallion is not on trial. Tory's on trial. And most of you don't care that Megan was shot. I don't mean to laugh. Why don't you care? Can we all agree that Megan Thee Stallion was shot? Leading up to this trial, this huge social media, in the urban world, debacle, clusterfuck, leading up to it, most of you didn't even believe she was shot. Nah, it was just, she stepped on glass. There never was any bullet fragments. I am not in the loop. I'm not. I've been seeing the thumbnails. Somebody's been testifying. I think the bodyguard is missing. I am not in the loop. I'm not. I know that Armand Wiggins is out there. Salute to him at the trial. Millie from Mob Radio. Salute to her. Is Jason Lee out there from, Hollywood Unlocked? That's his town. Is he at the trial? Call in. Chime in. This reminds me, folks, I'm so old. This reminds me of Who Shot JR? From the late 70s, early 80s. Larry Hagman, who played JR on the show Dallas. This reminds me of that. But it's a new urban version, and this is real. That was just a fucking television show. Let me say again, I like Megan Thee Stallion. I'm not simping for the bitch. I'm an alpha male. Never met her. I don't even know her fucking catalog like that. But I've seen her, just kind of bubbly and silly on Instagram over the years. And I've formed an opinion about her. I said, hey, she's a cutie, She got her degree in something, I don't know. You guys are tearing her head off. And you know what? Call in and tear her head off tonight. Call in and say, fuck that bitch. I dare you. I dare you. I'm not going to stop you. But tell us why you're saying fuck that bitch. Oh, my goodness. And the homie, who I never would have expected this from, Joe Budden, says he doesn't like her. Whoa! That's not even Joe's style. Joe said he doesn't like her. He's seen her treat people bad that he knows. What has that got to do with her being shot? Do we not want justice? Or are we going to excuse whoever shot her? Now they're saying 2 people shot her. Oh, my God. Folks, I'm sipping tonight. I had to do this show. Corona Premium beers. And I got some Absolute. Cheers. Troll babies, how you guys doing tonight? I did not call Danny with the data. I did not call the homie Florida boy Jay. I would love to have a female co-host call in and just bring me up to speed. Who are the bloggers? Let's give props where props are due. Who's out there at the trial? Reporting outside, inside. Ooh, did Armand Wiggins and Jason Lee meet up? Is Jason Lee at the trial because they were going at it? Troll babies, good evening. How you guys doing? Yeah, I just want to get on that silly chatty patty shit tonight. Yeah, I deserve to do that once in a while, just to get really crazy and goofy. Okay. Millie has been on top of this goddamn debacle from day one, and she took Tamika Mallory's head off. Is there any updates? Can someone call in? What's going on with Melly? Mob Radio. Oh, she goes hard in the paint. And Tamika Mallory. Any updates, or is that old news? E-Night, I got your donation. It's the claim that Tory said, dance, bitch, dance, while waving the blicky. That's where it got hysterical. Okay, but she was shot. Why am I laughing? Why is this old nigga at 58 laughing? Stop it, old nigga. Stop it. Many of you have daughters. Hold on a second. Earl, I got your donation. You shot a heifer before. Let it go, Star. Sir, that heifer, that bitch was with some coconuts at a dance hall club, and they were trying to rush me. I shot them in self-defense, okay? Totally different scenario. And thank you for trying to expose me, you fuck. All right, my showrunner, Bishop Lamore Whitehead, maintains his innocence. He went live on the gram this morning. I didn't get to see it live, but I'm holding the bishop down. Not guilty. Y'all got to feel me. Oh, he's really finding his groove now. He's sitting there. He had a nice turtleneck on. That shit looked like it cost $250. Blazer jacket. 2 pictures of himself in the background. He's talking about y'all stop drinking the Kool-Aid. You've been drinking it. And then he said, oh man, I gotta write this down. A promise, a process. Something about a promise, process, and, or am I saying that wrong? Anybody know what I'm talking about? He was talking, and those were the 3 things he kept talking about. I think I have it wrong, though. Process, promise, something. I wrote it down in the car, but I don't have it with me. Anyway, so that's my show tonight. Let's stay focused on who shot Megan Thee Stallion. Kids, she was shot. Do you not care that she was shot? Or have we reached a point now in society where, hey, niggas get shot every day, bitches get shot every day, I've got some notes, and I don't feel like reading this shit. But they're literally saying 2 people. Some witness took the stand today. Witness says he saw that short guy fire 4 or 5 shots, continues to say he believes a woman fired the first shot. That's the shade room in TMZ. Troll baby. Were they both bucking at Megan? Were they both shooting at her? She was shot. Lord Jesus. And did I mention Vivica Fox clapped back at Joe Budden? What's the name of that show Vivica Fox is on with 3 other women? Is it Fox Soul? The girl who sang in I Like Her. What is her name? Oh, my God. Yeah, I'll fall down. Yeah. What is the name of that show? Somebody help me out. Okay, Fox Soul. Vivica Fox clapping at Joe Budden. Guys, tonight's show is sponsored by Booty Wash and Easy Blade Shaving Products. And if you're a sponsor, tonight's a good night to call in and promote your products. Okay, I have been emailing some of you, my sponsors. Please take me serious when I say call in and just promote your platform, your products. Earl, I got your other donation, tossing an extra 10 to say, I don't give a fuck. Thank you, sir. Most people, sadly, don't give a fuck about the outcome of this trial. Or no, maybe they give a fuck, but they don't want to see Tory do jail time. Would that be fair to say that's the consensus? Thank you, Selena Johnson. That's her name. I like her as a singer. She sang that hit, that Kanye West, All Fall Down. I love that song. Yeah, okay. So that's the show that Vivica Fox is on, and Vivica Fox was clapping at Joe Budden. All right, okay. I see you guys on the phones. Sit tight a second. I just want to mention one more thing. Salute to Rick Ross, Ricky Rose. I've always liked him as a rapper. He lives here in the Atlanta metro area somewhere. I'm not sure. I forget. But he's up on the gram putting some diamonds around the neck of the mother of his 3 youngest children. She's got a head full of gray hair, but, they have seeds together. And it was just nice to see, a guy of his stature giving the woman who helped him procreate children, and just want to acknowledge that for some crazy reason. I don't know. I saw that video. Troll Babies, is that the woman who caught 50 Cent lacking for like $5 million or $7 million? Remember that years ago? For those of you who are like, internet rats like myself. 50 Cent had to pay one of Rick Ross's baby's mothers. 50 did some goofy shit and she sued him. Caught him for like $5 million. Then he filed for bankruptcy and some more crazy shit. Yes, no, maybe? Okay, they're not sure. All right, okay, hold on a sec. Let's get the show rolling here. I want to stay focused. Who shot Megan Thee Stallion? They're saying now that, or they're trying to imply that 2 people may have been busting at her. 206, good evening. Turn that down in the background. Are you ready? 206. Yes, sir. Good evening. Yes, sir.
You can hear me?
I can hear you, sir. How about we start right here? Fuck that bitch. You want to say it, Megan Thee Stallion. Go ahead and say it, I dare you.
Listen, man. You look like Gilly the Kid's retarded little brother.
Your phone's kind of muffled. Can you say that again, sir? Your phone sounds so crazy. Say what? Say what? Say what?
I say you look like Gilly the Kid's retarded little brother.
Yeah. I'm older than Gilly. Gilly would be my nephew, bitch boy.
Yeah, nigga.
Can you suck my dick later? Let's just get to Megan Thee Stallion. Suck my dick later. Megan Thee Stallion. Yes, no, maybe?
Yeah, fuck that bitch too.
Yeah. You sound like you suck dick from the back. Oh, no. You pussy, my nigga. You pussy. Call back later, pussy.
Hey.
Pussy, nigga. That's a compliment. Did he say I look like Gilly's little brother? I gotta be like 15 years older than Gilly. That's a compliment. If I look like Gilly's younger brother, thank you, bitch nigga. Tonight's show is going to be a little loose, folks, because I'm not up to speed on the trial, but I would like to be, somewhat sort of in the loop. Good evening, 443. Are you there? You ready? Can you stay on topic early? 443.
Hello.
Hey there. Hey there.
Hello.
Hey there.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay.
Hi. How are you?
So, this is what I feel.
Let's go.
I think both of them did have their hand on the gun.
Okay.
I don't know what happened because it's all unfolding, but I don't know. It's a lot going on still.
I'm listening. Take your time. I want to be educated.
Last week.
Come on.
Okay, well, last week, because today is I think it's day 7. So last week, prosecutors say they found man and woman DNA. So then we hear today and we get this story. So I'm like, well, what the hell happened? Did she have it and then he grabbed it from her? And what happened? And then now the body go up missing.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody know where he at. He was supposed to be in court on Friday.
Right.
Nobody can find him.
Mm-hmm. Can I ask you to turn the BET down in the background so that it doesn't cause an issue for my algorithm?
Okay.
Turn that down,
Okay.
please. The fuck? You ready?
All right, good, better.
Okay. So, have you been paying attention? Because it's exciting, the whole trial, the younger generation.
Every day I check in. Because I really love Meg. I do. I'm sorry. I'm not going to say the F
I
Meg.
like her. I like Megan. I don't know her, never met her.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But,
Why is she getting so much hate? Why?
I mean, that's for many reasons. I mean, I don't know. Her career, popularity, just hate. I don't know. But this is a crazy, wild story, and how this all is unfolding is ridiculous. I think a big misunderstanding is that people not realizing that this is not a Meg versus Tory case. This is a state versus Tory.
Right. Tory Lanez is on trial. Now, hang on a second. Let's keep it real.
Mm-hmm.
How old are you? Let me just ask, how old are you?
I'm 31.
Okay. She's being hated on because she's a black female, number one.
Yeah.
She's black.
I ain't want to say that.
Are you black?
I don't want to cause no
Hang on.
Yes, I am.
Okay. So
100%.
you already know why she's being hated on. You get hated on every day by your friends, your family, your man. You get hated on too, respectfully, right?
Right. Yes.
Yeah. So they're hating on her. She was shot.
Right. That was proven. And then everybody blame shifted.
Well, hang on. In your opinion, in your professional black opinion, who shot her?
Mm-hmm.
Who shot her? Who shot that black bitch? Who shot her?
Oh, okay. With the evidence that's presented to me, I'm going to say both of them was involved. I'm gonna say this. I find it funny that Tory keeps saying no, I didn't do it, but
Stop. You see, now you need to be more precise. Black people have the power of the media at their fingertips. Years ago, decades ago, centuries ago, you had no voice. Now you have the power of the media. You have to be more aggressive with these stories. Who shot her, in your opinion? Come on, who shot her, in your opinion?
I don't know. I really don't know.
That's sad that you don't have an opinion. Seriously, that's sad. You've been watching this. Why don't you have an opinion? Are you waiting for the dominant society to tell you, and then you say, oh, they cap and they don't know? Why don't you have an opinion? Come on, seriously.
Tory. That's what I believe from the jump. I mean, then we have today that the little short guy.
You want my opinion? You want my opinion?
Yep. What you think?
I think. Can you stop that noise in the background, please? What are you doing? Stay still. All right.
Thank you.
I don't think Tory shot her. I think her friend shot her. What's her friend's name?
And Kelsey. Okay, so that's what I was saying. Okay.
No, that's what I said. You didn't say that. I think Kelsey.
Yes, I did. I said I think that both of them were involved. That's what I said.
I'm saying Kelsey shot her, and Tory doesn't want to snitch. And that's why the bodyguard is missing. Now, let me ask you this before you go, because you're all over the place like bird shit. Is Armand Wiggins at the trial every day? Is Millie there? Who's there? Have you been keeping tabs? Who's at the trial?
No.
No?
No. Who's Armand Wiggins?
Okay. I got to go. You sound like you're smoking Sherm stick. Thank you for calling, baby. Thank you.
Okay.
Let's get her out of here. Damn. Applaud me. I took the time with her. Did I not? I didn't say nothing crazy. I gave her time to talk. And then just, bye, Felicia. Stumbling and fumbling. Mercedes, I got you donation. Mercedes, I don't do $3 donations. Fuck out of here. Your broke ass. I'm not even reading no goofy shit like that. Sir Shy, I got your donation. The prosecution is on life support. Tory is right. Okay. Who shot Megan Thee Stallion? That's my question to you tonight. I'm sitting here, guys. I want to have a drink and just entertain the bullshit. Did I say Hill Figure yet? I want to entertain the bullshit. Who shot her? She was shot. For months, you guys were saying she wasn't shot. She stepped on glass. When the bullet fragments went missing in the lab or something. They never had bullet fragments, right? Thank you for your donation. Marcus. Okay. Yeah, Marcus, I'll be back in New York late January, early February. More than likely, first week of February, Marcus, okay? Thank you for your donation. And I'll be on Sirius XM Radio. That's all I'm going to say for right now. And I'm going to stream live from Sylvia's restaurant because I've been going to Sylvia's for decades, and somebody reached out to me. I'll keep you up to speed later, but I'll let you know about the other dates and all that jazz shortly. Big Ikea, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Man, fuck that bitch and her size 14 hoofs. Oh, shit. Okay, Big Ikea going there. Ain't nobody hating on her. They just tired of her lying ass, LOL, and I think she shot herself. Also, Big Ikea says, Gangsta of Love is a cross-dressing madam that sells bussy out of the salons of Old Town Road in Kansas, going by the alias the Bussy Bronco Ebony Per. Damn. Okay, that's where we're going tonight. Dirt Dog says, salute OG, hashtag hush monkey wear. Okay. Two things. Hold on. I saw a story. A hippopotamus somewhere swallowed half of a little black kid and then spit the black kid back out. This show's over. I can't do this tonight. I'm going to say the wrong thing. Sip it. Whew. Does anybody know where that took place? The hippopotamus. It's a cute little black kid. What was he, like 2 years old? And the hippo swallowed half of him and spit him back out. Yo, somebody in the live chat just said no dark meat. That was fucked up. Yeah, the kid's all right. He's okay. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Okay, Deed says that happened in Uganda. Damn! Thank you, Deeds. Thank you. Okay. Area code 210. This is a sloppy show tonight. Letting you know now. Are you up to speed on the Tory Lanez trial? 210.
Star.
Yes, good evening.
Bitches get shot every day, B.
Okay.
Fuck that bitch, Star.
Let's go, big
Guess
nigga.
what?
Let's go, nigga.
Kelsey shot that bitch. And she knows she shot that bitch. And the only reason why she don't want to fucking put Kelsey in jail is because the bitch is dick hooked and mad as fuck that Tory Lanez midget motherfucking ass is slanging the pipe on both of them hoes, Star.
Okay.
Fuck that bitch, Megan. I don't like her. She's a fucking liar, and I hate everything about that bitch, and her fucking career is over, Star.
Damn.
It's over.
I need you to rep your city, your state. Where you calling from talking this crazy?
Texas.
Okay.
We don't want that bitch no more.
Oh,
She's
shit.
not even wanted out here no more.
Wow.
That bitch is a fucking liar, man. She linked up with fucking Jay-Z, Rock Nation, and she thinks she's above all. But guess what, Star?
Hang on, she left. What's the guy's name? The baseball player. She was on his label. She left him. What's his name?
Yeah. What was the label name? I forgot that fucking label name. But that's why she forgot, because she's with the fucking Rock Nation. So she's thinking she's above the fucking world, right? But
Crawford. Something Crawford.
every day, B.
Hang on, Crawford, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw him on the gram recently because the hater misses nothing. He was saying, no more helping broke niggas. No more help.
Man,
go ahead, keep
Star,
talking.
we about to throw it. We about
talk your talk, nigga. Let's go. Talk your talk. Let's go. Come on.
Hey, Star, we about to throw a fucking Tory Lanez party, motherfucking Friday. It's gonna be a Tory Lanez party Friday, and everybody's gonna have big signs to say "fuck that bitch."
Shit. Okay, big nigga. Thank you for tapping in, man. Thank you.
Man, salute to you, Star, man. I like the show, man. I'm a well-known person that loves the show, man. I tune in every time, and all I gotta say, Star, is fuck that bitch.
You just said it, sir.
I'm gone.
Yes, sir. Okay. Folks, we on that type of time tonight. But let me just say this again. I like Megan, but you can go where you need to go. You need to go. Flamethrower, my nigga, I see you. Yo, Flamethrower, was that you? Who was asking me about plaques for sale? I found... What was that white boy's name? He killed himself. Aaron Carter. I got an Aaron Carter plaque. Anybody want to buy an Aaron Carter plaque? I swear on everything I love. It's right in the closet, right there. I'll put it up on the screen. Flamethrower. Was that you? Who was looking for plaques? I got an extra reasonable doubt plaque. It's for Hot 97. I think Buck Wild took that out of the closet back like in the year 2000. New York Beast 360. Kelsey is a pathological liar. First she said Tory shot Megan, then said he didn't do that. She the shooter and did it out of jealousy over Tory. This might become a documentary. You're goddamn right it's going to be a documentary. Folks, if you're new to the show, I struggle with ebonics. Okay, but, listen, if you send in that Skrilla, feel free to, speak your piece. Okay? Area code 317. We on that goofy shit tonight, 317, let you know right now. Who shot Megan Thee Stallion? She was shot, 317.
Hey, Star.
Hey.
I was about ready to fall asleep.
Okay.
But I had to come on here and give my piece, and I wish I didn't have to go behind that other guy who just left off the phone, because he was, very disrespectful to women.
He was. But
yeah, he
he
was passionate, what happened
But I've already said, I like Megan, not that should stop you from going where you need to go. And it's sad that she was shot. And the consensus is most people don't give a fuck. What say you?
Right. Well, I've always said this from the beginning.
Go ahead.
That Kelsey shot Meg.
Yeah.
And I think it was an accidental shooting because I believe they were in their car. They were fighting. Meg got out of the car, came around to the back, to the back of the car, opened up that door, and start kicking her butt again.
Okay.
I mean, she pulled her hair out. They said Kelsey had bruises all on her leg, on her shins, and everything. So I believe Megan gave her the business that night, and so she was reaching for the gun. And they were struggling for that gun, and that's when the gun went off, and that's when the witness said he saw the sparks coming from the area inside the car. So it's almost like the gun shot towards the ground, because when it hits the ground, you're gonna see some sparks, right? So
not necessarily, depending on the caliber of the gun and the bullets. Not necessarily. You don't always see sparks. No.
Oh, not even if you hit the ground. The bullet hits the ground. But anyway,
have you ever shot someone or shot in the direction of someone?
Could have.
Hang on. Have you ever shot someone or shot in the direction of someone?
No.
Okay.
No, not me.
There's a difference between shooting niggas with hollow points and dum-dum bullets. There's a difference, and there's a difference when you shoot at the ground or at a wall. I've shot at walls to get niggas moving. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm rambling.
But Star, have you ever seen somebody shoot at the ground and you don't see the sparks?
Yes. Me.
Yeah. So that's what happened. The gun was closer. That's the witness said he saw the sparks in the car.
Okay.
I believe somehow the gun shot downward and hit Meg at that point, or at least hit the ground and some of the fragments hit Meg. And then Tory, scared, I believe he got out and started shooting the gun up. Because when you shooting 5 shots consistently, either you're shooting straight in the air or you're shooting straight. There's no way you can shoot at the ground 5 times without that force coming back at you.
I have to jump in. With all due respect, have you ever shot a gun in the direction of anybody or shot a person?
No, I've only shot it up because there's force. You can't just shoot a gun on the ground 5 times and with that power of that gun and it doesn't jerk you. You have to shoot it out straight or you have to shoot it up.
Listen, with all due respect,
and
I don't know everything. Let me just say that. But when you're drinking or on some type of hallucinogens or substance, you move different. You're not thinking logically. What you're saying sounds hot, but when them shots get to ripping and your energy and your blood gets to circulating, shit's different. It's different. Now hang on a second. You sound like you're in the know. Is Armand Wiggins at that trial? I saw him in some fly-ass glasses up on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
He had on a red jacket. Is he there?
Armand is at the trial. Mob Radio is at the trial. Mm-hmm. Mr. Dennis, I guess that's his name, he's at the trial.
Okay.
I don't think Choke No Joke is at the trial. I think if he did go to the trial, he was only there one day, but I don't think he's been there.
Stop. Girl, hush your mouth.
Why? Why you?
Yo, chill, Star. Yo, chill. I said journalist, not bum-ass niggas. Now, hang on a second. What about Jason Lee? Is Jason Lee there?
Oh, no, Jason Lee's not there. He think he's above the fray.
Why not? This is Los Angeles. Hollywood Unlocked. That's his town. Is he ducking the fade from Armand Wiggins? Come on, girl. I want the tea.
No. This is what it is. Jason Lee thinks he's above all of this, right? He knows if he goes into that courtroom and he picks a side, he's going to lose out. If he try to side with Megan Thee Stallion, he's going to lose a certain hip hop base, or if he goes with Tory, he's going to lose a certain hip hop base. And I believe
I have to cut in and say what you're saying is just speculation. Armand Wiggins is at the trial. How many days did you see Armand there? I saw him there like 3 days in a row. He's styling and profiling.
Wait a minute. You know why Armand finally came to court? He just started coming to court like after day 4.
That's okay. He's there.
Millie
Is
was getting
Jason Lee avoiding Armand Wiggins? You know that they've been going at it, right?
They've been going at it, but that's not why Jason Lee is not there. Jason Lee is not there, I'm telling you, because he thinks he's bigger than all of this. The shade room is not even there.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, I appreciate you. Anybody else there that we need to know covering the trial? I like to promote the younger generation. Give people their recognition, their props. Who else is there covering this thing? Come on now.
Well, whatever you do, don't listen to Nosy Ho, whatever her name is.
I fuck with Nosy Ho heavy.
They're covering the...
Is she there? Is Nosy Ho out there?
No, she's not there, but she got some little guy on there who's supposed to be covering the story, and he's giving out false information. And I asked...
Well, you're watching her, so hang on a second. I don't want to tear anybody down. If she's got a representative there, that's a good thing. Anybody else who's there? I'm trying to promote people. Anybody else that you can think of?
Okay.
What about Storm Monroe? Is Storm there? Storm Monroe there?
Storm Monroe's not there, no.
Okay.
They ain't got no money to fly out to L.A. Where they going to stay?
Whoa. Slow it down. Don't do that on my show. I promote the younger generation.
Okay,
right?
I'm sorry.
All right. Thank you, darling. Thank you for your call. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Troll babies, what do you think? Who shot Megan Thee Stallion? She was shot. Goddamn. Guys, on the screen, www.easybladeshavingproducts.com. It's one of my sponsors. Great products. I use them myself. See that? See this smooth skin I got? I've never had shaving bumps in my fucking life. And this is what I've been using for the last year or more. Look at that, huh? EasyBladeShavingProducts.com. Hang on a second, folks. Let me go to Cash App. Sir Shy got your other donation. Thank you for tapping in, sir. He says, calling in 510. Where are you, sir? Sir Shy. Hey, man, sit tight. I'm coming to you, Sir Shy. Stay there. Okay. Mike, I got your donation. Meg lying bitch and Kelsey shot her, allegedly. Okay. Terrence, some people say Tory saw a tool and shot her. Per. Antonio, Kelsey started bussing because Meg stomped her out. That makes sense. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Kelsey was talking to Tory first, and she got COVID and had to go home. And while she was recovering, Meg slid in. The next thing you know, Tory had his face in Megan's butt cheeks. Yes, no, troll babies. So the situation, when it popped off, Megan was probably stomping her ears together with them big-ass feet, and then that's why Kelsey allegedly grabbed a gun, started busting at her, whilst Tory was trying to calm her down. That makes sense to me. Okay. They're saying, now you're on to something, big nigga. Okay. LeJean, did I say that right? Got your donation. We smoking on that Twitch pack tonight. So we smoked on that Twitch pack the other night. But thank you for tapping in. 510, Sir Shy, thank you for your support as always. Where do you want to start? Sir
What's
Shot.
going on? What's going on, Highlander? What's popping?
Hey man, I'm sitting here sipping, styling on these niggas, man. You know, just I'm talking about the bullshit. Where do you want to start?
Oh, we're gonna start with the Meg situation. Yeah, after researching on Instagram and listening to all the latest news, yeah, I probably have to agree with your Cash App comment. I think Kelsey was getting beat down and in self-defense.
Right.
I think that she probably had pulled the trigger.
Yeah. Makes sense to me.
But the witness is the only confusing part because he said that those two were scuffling. Then Meg's security guard came out. Then Tory came out, and he said he saw a flash of light. And so that witness, man, is kind of all over the place. But either way, I still think the prosecution's in trouble, bro.
Well, hang on a second. I'm just guessing. I'm not fully up to speed. Maybe Tory then grabbed the gun, ripped the shot in the air or on the ground to break them up. Pow, pow. Y'all bitches chill. I'm high on that shit.
That didn't work.
Y'all high on that shit. We out here in, where were they, in Beverly Hills or Bel Air? Where were they when this shit happened?
That had to be Calabasas.
I don't think it was Calabasas. Was it? You know what? You could be right.
The Jenners, the Jenners live in Kanye at the time was still married to Kim,
Right.
and they all live close. That had to be Calabasas.
You're right. Yeah. I was just out there. You know that on my road trip. I was in Calabasas.
Hey, before I leave, so I want to say, hey man, the Knicks beat the Warriors, bro. The Knicks about to win the championship.
Sir, you're on that powder.
You think so?
The Knicks aren't winning.
Yeah, I am.
You're on that
Nah,
powder.
but anyway, that's all I wanted to touch on.
No, stay there.
Yes, sir.
The New York Knickerbockers, you just said?
Mm-hmm.
What is their record?
They are now they're 15-12.
Where are they in the season? You just said they're winning a championship. But were you just like talking crazy?
I was trolling left-handed and all those Knicks fans that call in. Okay. Man, Warriors about to win it, bro. You know it's the Bay Area.
Yeah, well. The New York Knicks are winning nothing until they get Dolan out of there. Nothing.
I agree.
Yeah. Hey, man.
Yeah, Dolan's bad, bro.
I appreciate your support, man. Have a great night. Thank you so much.
Oh, you too, man. Peace.
Yes, sir. Peace. Okay. That man's a supporter, you know. Troll Babies, Dame Dash. Is he back in the sneaker game? I saw something on Instagram. Was that an old video or something new? He had some sneakers on some type of marble counter. Was that his home or his work office? Said he's getting back in the sneaker game. Getting back in the sneaker game. He's getting back in the sneaker game. Troll Babies, what was that? Jay-Z is investing in fucking real estate in Prague and streaming companies, and Dame Dash is getting back in the sneaker game. Harlem, hold this L. Hold this L. He had some bullshit kicks on a counter. He's talking about the colors. Niggas, those look like knockoff Air Force Ones. Oh my God. Oh my God. Whew, shit. Kevin, I got your donation. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. The Cakeaholic. Popping tags. I don't even wear the same shit twice. Remember that? Popping tags. I don't even wear the same socks twice. Oh, that nigga used to have the handkerchief matching the fucking socks. Shit the average nigga couldn't even pronounce. And now he's back in the sneaker game. Oh my God. Oh my God. Folks, I stay on a Harlem nigga's neck. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. A bountiful soul. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Good evening, 973. A bountiful soul. Thank you for tapping in. Good evening.
What's going on, Star?
Good evening. Peace.
What's going on?
How are
Good
you?
evening. How are you?
How are you, lady? Good to hear your voice.
All right.
What do you want to start?
I'm calling in about this Megan stuff.
Please,
okay?
Please.
First of all, Megan wasn't shot. What she got was karma. This woman has used her money, her connections, and her fame to bully and play with this girl, Kelsey Mine, for years. And Kelsey just got tired of it.
Okay.
And that night, that was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Damn.
And if Tory wasn't there, Kelsey would have killed that girl. I believe that was it. You talk about protecting black women. What about protecting Kelsey? You know what type of bullcrap she had to put up with that old raggedy ass Megan? With her bullshit, every time she turned around, every time she tried to get a come up by hopping on a dick, here come Megan. Here come Megan.
Here come Megan.
You know, throttling along. You know, messing up her shit, messing up her plan. And she's sitting back, she like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
Your friend is backdooring you. That's what's happening. You know?
I want to hear you say, fuck that bitch. I dare you. Say it.
Fuck her. Fuck her. And a horse she roll in on. Good for her. I'm saying I don't want to see nobody hurt, but everybody running around with their nose all up in the air, talking about protect black women. Now, you know and I know, and anybody that knows me know I'm all for protecting black women. I'm a black woman. You understand what I'm saying? But when are we going to start protecting?
Well, hang on. Can I jump in? I have not said.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have not said your name. I just said a bountiful soul. So unless you say your name, I'm not going to say your name. You're saying everybody.
Well, you don't have to say. Come on, Star. You're gonna run that. You're gonna run that, huh? You're just gonna run that.
No. I didn't say your name. I just said a bountiful
well, you
soul.
petty as hell. You know that. Okay, it's Janet. Okay, you just say my name, Janet. Is that good?
Well, listen, Janet, I appreciate you. And it's nice to have you back on the line because you sent me an email one time saying, keep my name out your fucking mouth. That's what you said, right?
No, that's not what I said.
Janet.
That's not what I said
Janet.
at all.
Janet.
I keep all my, oh, Lord.
Janet.
I keep all my emails. Come on, you know I keep my records. You know I keep good records.
Are we going there tonight, Janet? I'm sipping. Are we going there? You know,
you want to go there?
I appreciate you.
You want to go there?
But hang on. Hang on.
You want to go there? You want me to send you a map quest?
On the block with Jen called in.
Now. You got directions?
Hang on,
Before
Jen.
you start off, make sure you have directions now.
Oh, okay, hang on. On the block with Jen called in saying she wasn't mentioning your name. She just referenced something in regards to a conversation. You then sent me an email saying, keep my name out your fucking mouth, I ain't calling your show no more. That's what you said.
No, that's not what I said.
What'd you say?
I said this. I said you let her call there and use my name 3 or 4 fucking times to egg me to call in to get her fucking show some damn views. You're not going to use me to get this bitch some views, and this bitch don't even like black folks. All right? That's what I said. And I said, and I don't appreciate you for not checking her on it because you're a very smart man. You should have caught on to what the fuck she was doing. And deaded that shit, but you didn't. That's why I got mad, because you didn't dead the shit when you were supposed to. Because if somebody was to call me or somebody was to say something, and I would dead that shit right in its tracks. Now, I didn't call to talk about that. I called to talk about Megan Thee Stallion.
Well, hang on.
And I didn't tell you to keep my name out your mouth.
Janet, hold
I
it.
said, you got to talk to me as long as your ass is black. Okay. That's what I said.
Okay, now. I think I do a great job at telling people, hey, don't take shots at other people, slow that down. I do a good job as much as I can. I got
you do.
Fucking windows open here, email, Cash App, the goddamn mixer. I'm drinking. I've never let anybody disrespect you. But if someone says, hey,
no.
Hang on. If someone says, that's what Janet said, right? That's not a diss. That's all.
And how many times did she say it? How many times did she say it before you stepped in?
I forget. I don't know. But she didn't call you out your name. She didn't say nothing crazy. She just said, according to Janet, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
No, the previous conversation when I got off the phone, she said I could kiss her ass. She said that. Ooh. That was her last statement. So that's when I said, okay, bitch, and that was it.
But now you guys were on the line together when that was said.
But when I got off the phone, I went back and listened to the show, and I heard her last remarks, and that was not called for because I don't think I was disrespectful to her. We were talking and whatever. But then the next day, it was like, come on, let's get another argument so we can get some more views. Let's hype shit up.
I don't do that. I don't do that.
I know that game.
I don't do that.
You know, I was marketing director for WNJR. I know that name.
Don't put your business out there, Janet. Don't put your business out there. I'm not doing that. I respect you. Don't tell them where you worked. Okay. So let's move forward. Okay. So you've called in, professional that you are, homeowner, a woman of status. You've got a website that's popping. And you calling Megan Thee Stallion all sorts of bitches, yeah?
Excuse me?
You just called Megan.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
You just called Megan all sorts of bitches.
No, I'm calling the attitude around it. Only thing I'm saying is this. She said that no one is pointing out. Everybody's saying protect Matt. Yes, protect Matt. But in the meantime, everybody's acting like they got a tin ear when it comes to the history of what she had done to her girlfriend Kelsey. Everybody's disregarding that like that's just some little, bump in the road. No, that girl went through a lot of emotional drain. And then that night, at the last minute, she's sitting there. She don't know what's going on. And then all of a sudden, all the stuff come out. And she's like, well, wait a minute, this is the third time you done this to me. I'm trying to get my comeuppance in here. I'm trying to get me somebody with some money and settle down, give me a paternity suit real quick. And you fucking me over,
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying it, And then here's the thing. I think that Tory was trying to stop her from killing Meg.
I think so, too.
That's the only thing he did.
I think so, too.
And that was it.
And I just want to champion what you've just said. I agree with you. Kelsey just got tired. Bitch, you keep taking the niggas I be talking to because you're popular. But in reality, bitch, I got this fire pussy. But they think you got it. You really don't got it, bitch. You really don't got the fire pussy. And you know what?
Right.
I'm tired. I'm so tired. And then she started barking. I agree with you. And then Tory grabbed the gun from her. And then maybe the gun went off.
Yeah.
Not necessarily trying to shoot her, but, you know. Go ahead and finish up, Janet. Go ahead and finish
No,
up.
I think she shot twice, missed her. And then I think when Corey ran over there to get it, I think that's when the rest of the shots went off. But I think he was like holding her hands. That's why the shots went up in the air, because he was counting the shots or whatever. Because you know, I'm quite sure I don't know his history, but you know, I'm quite sure all this time out he knows when a clip is empty. You know. So and then, but see, here's the bad part about the Meg and Kelsey relationship. It's toxic as hell. Because here's the thing. Meg will introduce Kelsey to these men, watch Kelsey get attached to these men, and then go around Kelsey back to fuck these men. And that, myself, is toxic as fuck. So when I say that she didn't get shot, she got her karma that day that went down. And I want to see all these women with their nose up in the air and their hands crossed around their chest to say, hey, you know what? What about Chelsea?
Yeah.
They're making it a gender war. It's not a gender war.
No.
It's a woman war, and we need to go over there in the backyard, sit down, and talk this out, and leave Tory the fuck alone.
Okay.
Because we can't put this on men.
Janet, you've done great. Thank you so much for tapping back in. I want to get back to the show. I appreciate you. Good to hear from you.
Okay. All right. Talk to you later.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you, Janet. Okay. All right, Janet tapping. Ooh, she sent me an email, maybe about 4 or 5 paragraphs. Nigga, let me... What does she say? Nigga, let me give you some straightening. I want to make sure I'm promoting my sponsors tonight, folks, before we continue, because it's a sloppy show tonight. It's messy. It's very messy. TJ got your donation. Caller wears nightgowns with hair rollers. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with a woman that wears a nightgown and hair rollers? To me, that's sexier than a young girl with a fat ass and that nasty long fucking horse hair. But thank you for your donation, TJ. Did I mention Booty Wash? It's one of my sponsors. Okay. Speaking of sponsors, Devious J, check him out on YouTube. Tell him I sent you. BBE TV podcast on videomixtape.com. Where are you guys? We have to talk behind the scenes. We have to come up with a game plan, a strategy to get your channel popping. You've got some good content. In my community section, we posted a video earlier with regards to women's boxing? Where are you guys? Come on, let's do some promotion here. Come on, I'm here for you. Wait a minute. Is this BBE TV podcast? Hello.
Yo.
Hey, what's up, man? Good evening. Is this BBE
TV
podcast?
What's going on, Star? How's everything, man? First, I want to commend you for all your hard work and dedication for over the years.
Thank you, man.
You're definitely one of the legends.
Thank you, man.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna be one of them ones to give you your flowers now.
I appreciate that. But listen, man, on the screen right now, make sure everything is spelled correctly. Videomixtape.com.
Everything.
That's where people go, yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Videomixtapes.com.
Okay.
And the podcast is BBE TV.
Okay.
Yes, sir. We do a lot of sports talk, especially boxing.
Okay.
With the first quarter of the first portion of the podcast, and then of course, at the end of the podcast, we have we talk about a lot of social things that's going on in the world and perspective, a male's perspective of relationships and things like that. And of course, it gets spicy because this is the Venus versus Mars thing, so you know how that goes.
Well, listen, this is the first time we're talking. I don't have all the answers. I'm not a know-it-all, but I'm on your page right now. I'm in your About section. You have to put your email address there for business contact, number one. And you have to put no less than 300 words in the description section.
No doubt.
Yeah. Now,
yes, sir.
That algorithm needs to know that you are a content creator as opposed to thinking, and I'm using the word thinking loosely, a spam account.
Right.
So get that About section cracking. I'm also looking at your videos right now. You've got some great content, man. Random topic. Why doesn't women boxing get the attention? That's in my community section.
Yeah.
Today. Boxing recaps. Fight night for Crawford versus Avanci. Okay. You got to get some more descriptions under those videos and the tags. Right. In my opinion.
Definitely.
All right.
No. You're absolutely right. I mean, what you said so far is dead on. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like what we try to do each week is get together and brainstorm and have better ways of presenting ourselves to the audience. So you're absolutely right.
Did I send you guys a marketing deck? I'm sure I did, or Amy did when we first started communicating.
Yeah, I got to sit down with my constituents, but I'm pretty sure you definitely did send it.
All right, listen to me. Look at that deck because those analytics, and take notice to where you see the people that come into the Star Report. It's mostly new people. It's not those old Hot 97 Power 105 people. Fuck them old niggas.
Right, absolutely.
Fuck them niggas.
I mean,
hang on.
We definitely
hang on. The tagging and the algorithm is what you have to focus on. People calling in, trying to take your show off the rails. Tell them quick, fuck out of here. We're talking about a topic.
Nah, that's true.
Let's get focused.
And one thing we like to do, like we try to, especially when we're creating our content, we try to stay as organic as possible. So, as far as starting things out from scratch, the best thing to do is actually sit down with your brothers, come up with, and that's what BBE actually stands for. Okay. It's Bottle Brothers Entertainment. That's one of our, that's another adventure of our tree of success that we're building. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So BBE TV is just an extension of Bottle Brothers Entertainment because it is an entertainment company in its totality. So
listen, all that sounds fucking hot. But that algorithm needs to find you. It needs you have to tag your channel right so that new audience who's never heard of you, people from the Midwest, the South, Malaysia, fucking London, they can say, "Hey, what's this channel talking about?"
Right.
So anyway, listen, man, I appreciate you tapping in. Talk about your last
man, this is awesome, man. I appreciate you.
Your last video that you guys posted, and tell us how people can go there and what they should expect in the future, please.
All the videos will be uploaded, especially on YouTube, but first and foremost, videomixtapes.com, videomixtapes.com for all content.
Yeah. Hey, man, I appreciate you guys as sponsors. Let's get you back on the line. Let's get you back on the line next week.
Yes, sir.
Aside from sports, is there any specialty, anything that you guys, are really focused on? Science, philosophy, religion, pop culture. What else is like your forte?
We basically, I mean, a lot of the energy that we've been receiving has been from the female audience because of the talking points that we do speak on. I remember vividly a conversation that we had was it was about how men take care of children that isn't theirs. And in some cases, some men come into a woman's life and they're all for it, but some men, that's a breaking point for them, or that's like a no-go for them, or they're not going to be the person that actually sits down with that woman and actually tells her, hey, listen, this is how I want this relationship to go. And like I said, like some men are for it, some men are against it, but it just seems like statistically that a lot of African American men have always been, I guess, accustomed to this lifestyle, which is not bad. But when you look at other races, you see that they're, doing the Umar Johnson thing. They're sticking within their race. So.
Now, hang on a second. Can I ask you this with all due respect?
Talking about...
With all due respect. Hang on. Are you pandering? Are you caping?
No.
No. For women?
No, we're just speaking from real places.
Okay.
Definitely, it's no cap. You know what I'm saying? No cap.
I didn't say cap. I said, are you pandering?
Oh, I thought you said no cap. Are you capping?
Are you pandering to the black women? The black woman is God. We have to protect the black queens. I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm not saying it's wrong. Listen, Steve Harvey does it, and he's killing niggas on the radio. It's a lane.
Nah, that's not our
lane. It's
that's not our goal, but
okay.
Yeah, it is a lane. It is a lane, but to be honest, that's not our goal.
Okay.
That's not our goal. Our goal is to, speak from a universal place of, and from a male's perspective.
Okay.
And because a lot of women, like I said, this Venus versus Mars thing, it's been a deep talking point for some time now, and especially now that men are being more vocal about their emotions and how they feel towards relationships. So we go from all aspects, especially within the last portion of the podcast. We really deep dive into that stuff. So
hey man, I appreciate you calling in, and I salute your team, Video Mixtape. And folks, please go there, tell them I sent you, videomixtape.com. Thank you for calling in, man. Have a great evening.
Definitely, man. Salute to you, man.
Yes, sir.
Star, I appreciate everything you do, bro.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Take care. Okay. All right. Folks, that's one of my sponsors. And if you want to be a sponsor and get that same type of premium placement and, support, email me. Let's get you on the line. Goddamn, everything slows down for a sponsor. Business over bullshit. Hold on a second. Here's my email address. Okay. Please don't reach out to me if you're broke. I don't. I'm allergic to broke niggas. I'm allergic to broke niggas. If you don't have $500 to invest in yourself, don't contact me. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, on the block with Jen. She said I'm live right now, but what's going on? Okay, hold on, let me say. I'm just going to say copy. I'm not going to say Janet was, I'm not going to do that weirdo shit. Whew. Folks, if you're just now joining me, I'm trying to be educated on what's going on with the Tory Lanez trial. Megan Thee Stallion is being hammered in the public still. I'm not going to, go in on that young female. I've never met her, but I just, I get a nice vibe from her. She's bubbly. I think she's, a good thing for rap music. But she's catching hell. And she was shot. Somebody shot her. You guys didn't even believe she was shot for the longest. So now, according to multiple reports, they're saying that witnesses are saying on the stand, because the trial started, that 2 people may have shot her. So we're trying to get to the bottom of it. I'm trying to let you educate me. Witness Sean Kelly, whoever he is, continued to testify. I guess that was today. What he saw that night, Megan Thee Stallion was shot and shared that he saw the shorter guy firing everywhere. Pow, 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 pow. This is according to Sean Kelly. When asked how many shots did he see the guy shoot, he said 4 or 5. He continued to share the guy did shout and seemed agitated. However, he still believes the girl fired the first shot. Troll babies, who is Sean Kelly? Was he just a witness in the street? Was he out there selling some boy pussy? What was he doing out there at that time of night? So Kelsey fired the first shot. Bitch, I'm tired of you taking these niggas from me. Pow, pow. And then Tory grabbed the gun and said, yo, y'all bitches gotta chill. Tory owned the powder, allegedly. Pow, 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 pow. Oh, my God. Sit tight on the phones. Sit tight on the phones. I got to promote some sponsors. Hold on. Business over bullshit. Oh, this is a good book. I'm waiting on my copy. I read a little bit off of the Amazon site. Going to get her back on the line either Friday or next week, okay? Pay for Play, Dungeons and Dragons. In my community section, you can get more information and get up to speed, all right? But that's a new book, and I want you guys to go check it out. Let's go back to the phone lines. Area code 209, late night edition. Are you there?
Oh, my God. Am I caller 97? Am I going to get to see Nas and 21 Savage?
209, is that my nigga Randy from Uptown Manhattan?
Yeah. Am I caller 97? Am I gonna go to Summer Flop?
Well, listen. If you're trying to get Summer Jam tickets, you gotta scream like a slave, my nigga. But good to hear from you, man. How you been, Randy? What's cracking, man? Good to hear from you.
I've been good. Just focusing on the family and my career.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the Tory Lanez trial. I'm trying to get up to speed. This is like, to me, a man of my age, this is like Who Shot JR from the late 70s, early 80s.
My God.
Crazy. Come on.
I was just thinking about that. You see how there was a series about the Johnny Depp trial. There's going to be one about Megan Thee Stallion on BET, and it's going to be Who Shot Megan. I just thought about this right now as I was waiting on the phone line. People are going to eat off this trial for years to come.
Randy.
And
hold on. Randy. With all due respect, what are you, 27? I forget, 26?
Yeah, I'm 26.
Okay. You're a lying spick. How the fuck could you know at 26 years of age about Who Shot JR, the television show Dallas?
No, I did.
The television show Dallas. Who do you think you're talking to, spick?
Who Shot Megan Thee Stallion as a series? Universal thinking. I had it at the top of my head. Who shot Megan?
This fucking spick is lying. Yo, folks, we going there tonight. Randy, you're a liar. You're a spick liar. You've never even seen the show Dallas. Who the fuck do you think you're talking to? What are you talking about?
You're right. But if you want to be up on it, your son Livingston has been reporting every day, live on the scene, on Megan and Young Thug's hearings. He is like...
Put some respect on his name, King Academics. Put some respect on his fucking
Big
name.
AK, big act.
Big act. Yeah. The fuck? Come on.
So yeah, look, I have this hot take. I don't know if anybody has said this, but if Tory is free and he did not do it, I think Megan should go to jail. I think she should do at least 2 years for wasting a whole bunch of people's time, tax money on investigations, and she lied under oath, and so did that bum bitch Kelsey. They both lied under oath, and they admitted to it. I thought that's a huge crime, lying under oath. Are we not going to acknowledge the justice system for celebrities? Are they above the law?
You have the floor, man. Go ahead. You want to see
and I don't know why
Megan
we
go
got to
to
protect
jail?
these rats. Yeah, I do want Megan to go to jail because she lied under oath. She said she didn't have sexual relationships with Tory, and that could have been a huge part of that investigation, you know. It could have been a domestic violence case. Also, she...
Well, hang on a second, Randy. You say she lied under oath or she lied on the Gayle King show about not having...
yeah, she lied on the Gayle King. She lied on Gayle King. You're right. But Kelsey did admit...
Wait a minute, Randy, come on. You listen, man, I'm letting you talk, but that's not under oath. Talking to Gayle King... Talking to Gayle King is not being under oath. Where the fuck you going, man?
Oh, no, wait. Her friend lied under oath, Kelsey. She said that she, under her first statement, she said that she saw Tory shooting a gun. And then she went on record to say that she never saw Tory with a gun.
Okay, all right.
That's when she asked for immunity. She even asked for immunity so she could clear up that statement, that she never saw Tory with a gun.
Okay.
So these ratchet bitches are over here high in L.A. and drunk, and now their good time has turned into this big 2-year fiasco where everyone is involved. And why does everybody care about these entertainers? They did it to themselves. These women do it to themselves, putting themselves in these predicaments with unstable men.
Randy, I'm sipping Absolute tonight and Corona Premium, and we on that different type of time tonight. Before you go, I want to hear you say, fuck them black bitches. Go ahead and say it.
Oh, not only that, we need to stop the protecting the black woman campaign.
Say it.
If those bitches don't protect themselves...
Say it, you Dominican. Let me hear you say, fuck them black bitches.
Fuck those dusty black bitches. The culture will be better without them. They raise children to be ancient children. And I'm not speaking to all black people. I'm speaking to the majority of niggas. I'm speaking to the nigga race. And if anybody want to say F Dominicans, y'all can.
Right.
But at least we hold ourselves to a higher standard than twerking and getting shot in L.A.
Wow.
How many niggas are on trial right now for monkey shit? How many Dominicans are on trial right now for monkey stuff?
Right.
I'll wait.
Randy, good to hear from you, man.
Y'all niggas have been running wild all year since COVID, drinking Casamigos, eating crab legs like pirates. Y'all niggas need a wake-up call. Or y'all need to go back.
Hang on, Randy, before you go, Randy, because you keep me up to speed on the dumb shit. Who is YGG just got indicted out of Baltimore, federal racketeering and conspiracy charge? You ever heard of that nigga? YGG?
Nah, bro. He's a struggling rapper, and due to his decisions, he would never make it to the limelight. All these rappers are getting federal cases right now. Yeah. Even Sauce Walker, they locked up 8 of his affiliates.
Right.
I could see that nigga going to jail soon.
Right. Randy, good to talk to you, man.
They should lock all these monkeys up and throw away the key. Fuck them.
Good to talk to you, Randy. Good to talk to you.
Stay up.
Okay, it's my nigga Randy. Folks, the show is very sloppy tonight, and I'm not going to apologize. It's, sometimes we have to do it like this. Sipping, having a good time. I got some pretzels and cheese. Got a little smart water here. You can always see my studio setup on my IG page, Troy Terrain. Okay. Wait a minute, I got a sponsor tapping in. Wait a minute. 562, is this 6 zeros? The brand new.
Yes, this is 6 zeros.
The brand new app where people are going 10 toes down. People are going 10 toes down.
Absolutely. They're going 10 toes down. We got people signing up. We love the support. We appreciate everybody that's signing up, everyone that's engaging and contributing to content on 6zeros.net.
Nice.
Which is a place for the Black community to tap into unfiltered and authentic conversations on the topics we know and love. What's up, Wallow?
Yo, I actually told that girl I'm not Wallow because she started asking questions, but I bagged her. For those who don't know, I bagged this really hot black chick like a size 0 at Macy's on Sunday. I told her I'm not Wallow, but we're still talking. Hey, Matt, let me get your information on my screen, and I want you to promote your brand new app. You are a sponsor. Hold on. www.6zeros.net/app, yes?
Yes, that's our landing page.
Let's talk about this platform first, please. Go ahead. You have the floor.
Yeah, so 6 zeros, well, to give some backstory, basically on a lot of the mainstream platforms, Black voices are being censored when we talk about life from our perspective. Okay. We've seen that with Kyrie and other individuals. So, you know, we took it upon ourselves to make our own social media platform so that we can speak in our own voice, speak from our own perspective, and speak in a place free of anti-Black racism, you know, like we just saw a minute ago.
Come on.
So, like,
promote.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm here. I'm live and awake. So yeah. So that's what we made it for. We launched it a year and a half ago. We had 6zeros.net, which is the website. We dropped the app 30 days ago. So go download the app. You can also check us out on your web browser and your desktop at 6zeros.net. The number 6 zeros.net. And once again, you could talk about a variety of topics. It's not just about, let's just say, Black empowerment topics, not just about police brutality and all that. You could talk about games. You could talk about food, whatever you want. 6 zeros is for you to talk about whatever you want, but in knowing that your comfort takes priority. If people make you feel uncomfortable as a Black person with anti-Black racism, they're gonna get we're going to get them out the paint, point blank.
Okay, now hang on a second. I want to jump in because we've spoken before. So, do you have rooms, or are these different discussions that you guys, you put titles and people join the conversations, or is it a different type of setup? I'm trying to get an understanding. I'm going to join later on this week, but when people download the app and they go in, what do they see? What are their options?
Yes, so when you download the app, you're initially going to see the feed, and that's the latest. We have 3 feeds. We have the latest content, trending content on the platform, and then we have a feed for individuals you're following. Okay. And so the way posts are set up on the platform, there's a title, there's the content of the post, and so you would click on a particular post and engage within that topic. Okay. So that's the structure of it. And so it makes...
Give me some of the topics right now. What are some of the topics that might be intriguing? If I download that app and I go in there, would I see Megan Thee Stallion as a lying bitch? Would I see something like that?
So you wouldn't see necessarily she's a lying B word, but you will see one that says, hey, if we find out that Megan's lying, are we going to cancel her? So that was one of the topics that was on the forum. Another trending topic today is The Devil's Chessboard, which is a popular novel that talks about the JFK assassination. You know, we've talked about...
Well, hang on a second. I mean, I don't want to go too far back into that JFK shit. Would I see a title or a feed, as you just said, like Tory should have pistol whipped that bitch? something like that. and then I go in and I just start dumbing the fuck out as I'm sipping Absolute. Like, Kelsey got tired of that bitch, and the shooting was justified. What am I seeing? What's gonna make me say, yo, I gotta come back here tomorrow?
So what's going to make you come back is, once again, what's the value proposition? The value proposition is that you get to control the data, that the content that's displayed to you. So you're not confined to an algorithm, and then you engage in a couple posts, and now you're stuck in this echo chamber.
Right.
You get to determine what content you see. You can filter our feeds. So we're also ramping up. We have some new features that's launching in January, where users are going to be able to stream their videos live through the 6 platform.
Okay.
If you're talking about particular topics that these larger platforms don't want you to talk about, but are important to us, you'll be able to stream that live through the 6 platform.
Okay, now hang on a second. I'm just trying to get an understanding here, because I sip, and then when I go into a site, I'm looking for like the real grimy shit, like the dark web. Can I go on your platform, www.60s.net/app, and can I go in there and see a thread like, hire a hitman to kill your baby mama? How to hire a hitman to kill your baby mama. You got shit like that up in there?
Absolutely not.
Oh God.
This is black owned, black operated, and black funded. If we had that kind of conversation, we would be shut down yesterday.
Shut down by who? Shut down by who?
By the feds.
Oh, okay. I'm wild. Okay.
Let a brother have a site like that up.
Ooh, shit. Okay. I'm doing too much. Okay. Well, listen, man, I appreciate you as a sponsor. Don't mind me. I'm loose like that. Are there any benefits to make money, or is it just like an interactive platform where you get the shit off your chest and you engage and you network? What's the thrust here?
That's a great question. Thank you. So the way 60 is built out in community. So we have a community called the Cookout, where you can have random conversations. We have the Thunderdome, where you can talk about sports, and every users could create their own communities. So down the line, we're going to monetize the communities. The first monetization we're coming out with, though, is once we launch the broadcast functionality, users are going to be able to monetize their broadcast. They're going to be able to have different features, like you're going to be able to have your subscribers pay for to have their post pinned, and there's a suite of other features that you can use to monetize your stream. So we're really going all in on giving you the ability to monetize and make money off of any broadcast, whether it's audio or video, that you do through the platform. And another cool thing is next Wednesday, December 28th at 1 p.m. Pacific time, Judge Joe Brown is going to be on answering any questions you have for him. So if you remember Judge Joe Brown, he was the judge that would hit you with all those SAT work.
Everybody knows Judge Joe Brown. He's on Dana's channel, The Real Dana. Okay, listen. Make sure, if you can remember, if you have time, contact me early Wednesday so that we can promote that, okay? I'm here for you, man.
Okay, thank you, brother. I really appreciate it. I don't want to take up too much.
And please don't call me brother. We're doing good, but just don't call me brother, please.
Yeah, I am so sorry for calling you brother. I meant Star. And my party of thought, if you don't mind, is that let's see how the Megan Thee Stallion situation plays out. But at the end, I would like accountability to take. We need accountability, and I personally feel like we haven't seen accountability out of her. She's always blaming everybody around her for all her issues, and it doesn't look like there's too much introspective thought going on there. Jesus. So if there's a lie there, there's some fabrication. There needs to be accountability, period. That's my 2 cents.
Well, she was shot, man, but thank you for calling it. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Megan was shot. She was shot. Guys, that was one of my sponsors, www.60s.net/app, okay? Also, oh man, salute to the homies returning. Credit Wiz Pro. Credit Wiz Pro said, yo, fuck all that extra shit. Call me for a free consultation. 833-CRED-WIZ. Call me. Text me. We right here. But you have to say Star sent you, okay? Star sent you. Hold on a second, guys. I'm just... I gotta respond to my off and on again girlfriend. Hold on, everybody, because I'm scheduled to be back up. Oh, Elvis, hold on, buddy. I will be back in 6, 4, 6. Elvis the chef, hang on, I'll be right back. Stay there. The first week of February, I'll be back in New York City. I'll be on Sirius XM Radio, and I got 2 other meetings. And my off and on again girlfriend, we've been talking about my outfit. Now, I've already contacted the Hilfiger Corporation because I have a deal with them. Oh, they sent me some fly shit. I'll show that to you next week when I get it. They sent me some fly-ass winter coat. I think it's like $800, $900. And so my on and off again girlfriend, her and I have been going back and forth because she thinks I should wear some Dior boots, right? I saw some Balenciaga boots that I don't really like, but I might get them. And then I saw some Prada boots. I'll keep you posted. Okay, but right now I'm gonna follow her lead. She's a younger girl. She was born in 1995, so I'm gonna take her word over mine in terms of what I should wear. But I'll keep you posted. Big Elvis, the chef. Good evening, sir. How are you? It's a very, very sloppy show tonight. Letting you know now, Big Elvis, the chef.
Big Elvis the Chef, I am here, Star.
How are you, man? Good to hear from you.
Yeah, I'm doing great. You know, I normally do live on Tuesdays with the Doc and Ulrich.
Oh, do you?
The Premium Black News.
Premium!
Yeah, but...
Black News.
Premium Black News.
Let's go.
The thing is, the Doc got a little sick, so we postponed it until Thursday.
Okay.
So, and I also got monetized today. So that's a good thing.
Hey, nice, man. Hold on a sec. Let me find your banner. Let's get your banner on the screen. Congratulations, Elvis. Thank you. I mean, salute to you. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. I owe it all to you, Star. I appreciate you mentoring people like me in a world like this where everyone just cares about themselves. And I know that you're on this road of self-enlightening. Self-fulfilling, self-manifesting.
Self-defining.
Not manifesting, self-defining, right. You know, and
self-enlightening. Self-enlightening. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, throughout all that, you still have managed to help out the babies.
Hey, man.
And you've given birth and life to a lot of people that they, like Marlon Brando yelled out, I could have been a contender. I could have been a contender. You got all the contenders out there that really want to take it to the next level, getting their feet wet, and you are appreciated.
Okay, hold on a second, Elvis. Let's get your banner on the screen. Troll babies, make sure the audio is working, the levels, testing. I want to make sure that audio is right. You guys give me a thumbs up if you can hear us the same and you can see that banner. Big Elvis the Chef just got monetized today.
Right.
Okay. Banners on the screen. Elvis, you have the floor, sir. Take it away. Go ahead.
fuck Megan Thee Stallion.
Ooh, let's go. Let's go.
All right, and fuck Little Romeo. Sorry to go back
Oh,
to that.
shit. Let's go. Let's
anyway,
go.
You know, I didn't hear what that was what my show was supposed to be about today on Tuesday. It was about cursing Little Romeo's ass out. Anyway, you know, I don't want to get off topic or anything like that. So I apologize for that.
Now, let's go, man. Let's go. Fuck all that. Let's go. Let's go.
Which one? I'm talking about Megan, the bum stallion, who doesn't own the rights to her name, her image, or anything like that. Couldn't put out 20,000 fucking records.
Right.
She had to jump on the dick of her friend. I can't stand Megan. I can't wait for her to chew and suck and choke on a chicken bone.
Shit.
You know, like, you know, I can't. Oh man, I will dance on her grave when it happens.
Oh my God.
Because
oh my God.
I cannot, and the black community cannot, and women cannot. All the above cannot have people like this in the world.
Wow.
Megan shot herself. I've been in the bar business a long time. I know what happens when a gun goes off, and when you got a gun and you shoot yourself, you can just walk around. You won't even feel it. The human body just numbs out. Her friend then snatches the gun from her and busts some more shots. Tory jumps out of the fucking sunroof and starts screaming, "Dance, bitch!" She shot herself, and her friend pulled out the gun and let her know, "Bitch, I ain't scared of you with no gun," and shot all around the room, all around the fucking air. And this nigga's yelling and screaming, "Dance, bitch," because he didn't touch the motherfucker. His DNA wasn't on it. Excuse all my cursing.
But now, hang on a second. Big Elvis. Okay, so on your platform, you've been giving Megan that work, yes?
No. I haven't even gotten to her yet. I was gonna get to it. I didn't get a chance to.
Okay. Yeah,
I was gonna wait till the trial is over. I was waiting for the trial to be over for me to get to it. But
yeah, so was I. But then I started thinking,
Little Romeo this week.
Hang on. But then I started thinking. I said, you know, this is like Who Shot JR from Dallas, late 1979, 1980. And I was like, what the fuck? I said, old nigga, get on the microphone, man, and let the babies have fun. This is like Who Shot JR 2.0. I don't know how old.
Right.
I don't know if you go back that far, Elvis. I mean, I'm old. I'm as old as dust, but that.
No, I remember that. I was 7 years old. I remember that as a kid. My mother was going crazy. My mother and all her friends were on the phone for hours talking about Who Shot JR.
Who Shot JR? Shit. Wow. Yeah. Well, look, man, what else is going on your platform that you need to promote? I appreciate your support as always.
Well, if they could go to the Big Elvis the Chef Rosenberg channel, they'll see at least 25 episodes I did with the Premium Black News.
Okay.
I got a doctor and an educator, and we're talking about today's topics, and we go deep. We break it down to the fabrics of situations and topics, what would one do, and we come from different perspectives. I got a guy who's my age, who's a doctor, and I got another guy who's 30 years old, who's in the bars, who's partying. He messes around with a lot of pink toes, you know. So we coming from a different. And then we don't agree with each other.
Nice.
So that's key. You know, we're not over there kikiing and having a good time over there. Nothing like that. It's business.
Okay. Elvis, good to hear from you, man. Thank you for tapping in. Thank you.
Yeah. F Romeo and F Megan.
Okay. Thank you. Shit. Big Elvis was cursing and all. They're using the N-word tonight. We're using the N-word tonight. Damn. Folks be on that different type of time tonight. There's a sponsor of mine who I haven't spoke to in a while. I want to get him to tap in to talk about speaking Japanese. In my community section, you'll see a banner where you can download a really cool piece of software to help you speak Japanese. On the screen, bit.ty/Cool Convo Japan. Okay. If you get time, tap in, talk to the people. Jordan Wells has got a new book. We're going to promote him tonight as well. Also, whoa. Your pain, your gain.com. Folks, the holiday season is here. You may have a bag coming to you. You may have been shopping at the Lenox Mall. You may have fell down in that parking lot. You know, when you come out of the parking lot and then you walk into Macy's, you make that left. If you fell down, you may have a bag coming to you. www.yourpainyourgain.com. If you were over there by the Cheesecake Factory and you slipped and you broke a nail, you may have 20 racks coming to you. Contact yourpainyourgain.com. Tell them Star sent you. If you were at the Cumberland Mall or the indoor skydiving facility that I go to, and somebody cracked your tail light, and you feel a slight tingling sensation in your neck, you may have a bag coming to you. Oh, shit. Jordan Wells, let's get you on the line, my nigga. Let's do some promoting. You may have a bag coming to you. Hold on. Where's my nigga Jordan Wells? Jordan Wells, sit tight, I got you. If you were at Papa Do's up in Alpharetta and you were coming out of that driveway and somebody was coming from the cooler, the ice skating ring, you know, the one that I go to, and somebody made you jam on your brakes and you bumped your head on your steering wheel, you may have a bag coming to you. Yourpainyourgain.com. Tell them Star sent you. If you were in Riverdale, the home of Sierra, and you were coming at it, what is that little, what is that fucking, that soul food spot in Riverdale, Troll Babies? That real fancy one that all the niggas on the three-wheeler motorcycles be at. You were at that soul food spot, and you went into that little what do you call that shit? The little circle. I forget what to call that shit. You may have a bag coming to you. Okay. Jordan Wells, I see you, man. Thank you for tapping in. Are you there, Jordan Wells? Give me a second.
Yeah, hey, Star, how's everything? How you doing?
Hey, man, I'm great. It's Tuesday night. The show's very sloppy, man. I'm talking about this fucking debacle with Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. Pow! And right now, new book alert logged off by Jordan Wells. Where do you want to go, man? Good to hear from you.
Yeah. Just want to call and to say thanks, to the show, and then thanks to the people they've reached out. I see some people have purchased some copies, so I appreciate it.
Nice.
Yeah. And I think it would be beneficial for a lot of people, because again, it's not to necessarily compel people or convince them to turn it off cold turkey, but it's just more so just to provide some perspective,
yes,
about social media and just how it is. It can cause addiction for people who just don't know any better. So, that's why I just wanted to tell my story and just put the book out and just share some knowledge with it, just over my own experiences. But, actually, I just had some copies come in the mail today because I have to send a copy down to the Library of Congress. That's what I do with all my books so that they have the record.
Of course.
And they keep it,
Now, hang on a second, Jordan Wells. You're an established author. You've called into the show on multiple occasions. Your new book, logged off. You're not married, are you? Are you a father?
No, not married, no kids. 33 years old.
Okay. Okay. Within your new book, Logged Off, detoxing or escaping from social media, all that fucking endless scrolling that people do that leads them to nowhere. Do you talk about how logging off can help married couples? Because I see, and I've known some people, friends and associates, who literally have lost everything relationship-wise because one of them or two of them become addicted to social media. Do you address that part in your book, or is that something different?
I do, actually. I do. In fact, I think it's in one of my chapters, chapter 16, Real Friends. Mm-hmm. I talk about this. I talk about how, in my opinion, I feel that social media has indeed ruined a lot of friendships and relationships and marriages because people put too much of their personal business on social media. Yeah. And there's nothing for them to just hold sacred to themselves. Like there's no privacy anymore. And then they just put all their business out there, and then people should know better that people are going to still slide in their DMs and try to, test them and to see how loyal and faithful they really are. And it's too much. It's too much temptation. It's got millions of people that got access to you. Yeah. And it's going to mess up the marriage because people just don't know how to keep their business to themselves. They got to get validation instantly with likes and views and retweets and all that stuff. And then there's one thing I do mention about how I feel with all this technology today, with, how in this world we have streaming services, we stream music, movies, TV shows. And in the book, I say, in my opinion, I believe that we're living in a time where people are streaming friendships and relationships just for a come up. Okay. To where people, they're not really going to be loyal to these, when somebody goes on Facebook and they send a friend request, quote unquote friend request, but it most likely it'll just be for just want to be nosy and see what people are doing in their families or whatever. And then after a week or so, they may get bored and then they unfriend that person.
I want to jump in for a second, Jordan Wells, with regards to your new book, Logged Off. Have you done any research, or do you think that people who become addicted to endless scrolling and social media, is this some type of sickness or disorder through your research?
I did do research, and actually I've read a book before, the book called 10 Arguments for the Leading of Social Media Accounts right now by a writer named Jaron Lanier, who's a computer scientist. He was a computer scientist who talked about social media and how it's just causing these addictions, and I do think it's a sickness because, again, when I look around in the world, I just see nothing but people walking up and down the streets with their heads down looking at phones. Yeah. And I mean,
I think people, I don't mean to cut you short, but sometimes I see people and they're like, you're a zombie, dude. Or I see a female, she's in public supermarket and the bitch she can't put the phone down. I see those people as sick. You're sick.
Yeah, and and I work at a high school too, and it's the teenagers, it's just they're gone. Yeah, they're gone. You can't get through to them because their heads are just buried in the phones, and they, instead of reading a book, they rather just stand in front of the phone, do TikTok dances all day. Yeah. And
some of these people, you could shoot them, pow, and they would still be scrolling as they're bleeding. Somebody call the EMS. And they would still be scrolling, but just sick. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry, man. I'm rambling.
Yeah. They'll if they get shot, they'll record themselves getting shot.
Right.
Yeah, right. They're just I got shot, everybody. Yeah. I love y'all if I die. They're in the hospital bed and everything.
Right.
It's just like that. It's and this whole victimization thing, not being a victim now is a new superhero.
Wow.
If something happens to them, they just cry victim on social media. And that's another thing, too, about the victimization, where it's they would rather, some people, not everybody, some people would rather vent to millions of random strangers that they'll never even know before sitting down, having a conversation with a therapist about like whatever mental health problems that they have. Like, it's like they don't want no privacy. They want to put all their business out there for the world to see, and then they feel victimized when people respond to it.
Yeah. Well, now hang on a second. So your book, your new book, Logged Off, is there anything in this book that can ultimately help people? I mean, I know this is your personal journey of logging off, but is there anything, you know, towards the middle or the end that can give people guidance, hope, or something to say, hey, you know, not only did I read that book, but I applied the knowledge and I'm better now?
Yeah, absolutely. There's certain chapters where I talk about how they could use their time for other things, or just how delicate and precious time is, and how I feel that, you know, spending 5-10 hours scrolling up and down on these phones is a waste of their precious time, because it's like there's no gain of what are they gaining besides just looking at other people's lives and not focusing on their own life.
Okay.
So, you know, and it's really, so it's just so much more to it, but in the book. So, I mean, you know, people, if they're interested.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, man, good to hear from you. Thank you for tapping in. You have my number. You can always call in when you feel the need to promote, okay?
All right. Thanks a lot, Star. Have a good night.
Good to talk to you, Jordan Wells. Thank you, man. Okay, it's one of my sponsors, folks. If you guys want to be a sponsor on the show, reach out via email. I don't check IG DMs too often. Some people, they send me fucking IG DMs. It's kind of weird to me. Like, you know, send an email. Send a fucking business email. Precise. Where's my nigga Precise on YouTube? Mr. Precise 8. Oh, they're live tonight. Yes, Precise is live tonight. Check him out, folks, on YouTube. He gets it in. Let me make sure that I'm promoting Precision. Hold on a second. Hold on. Matter of fact, you know, I'm going to come back to them after I'm promoting Precise for a little bit longer. Give me a second. Troll babies. Anything else? What am I missing with regards to Megan Thee Stallion and the Tory Lanez trial? Tory Lanez is on trial, not Megan Thee Stallion. What am I missing, guys? Anything? I'm just getting up to speed on all of this. It's a fucking debacle. Eight-letter man says, Star getting IG DMs with niggas with wigs on. Yeah, and that's why I don't fuck with IG DMs like that. These niggas be doing the most, man. Trying to catfish somebody. Fuck out of here. Sir Shy, got your donation. Thank you, sir, for tapping in. Hold on a second. Send timestamp. Somebody's talking crazy about me. Send timestamp. I ain't got time to be watching some long ass fucking video. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fuck out of here. Somebody's talking about me. Oh, I'm flattered, but send a timestamp. Oh, well, from 14 years ago, get the fuck out of here. Who's this? I'm not even mentioning your name, bitch ass nigga. Something from 14 years ago. Wait a second. I think I got another sponsor tapping in. Gorilla Hebrew, my nigga, where are you? Hold on a second. Did I say Hilfiger yet? Let me get the banner ready here, man, so we can get the homie on the line, Gorilla Hebrew, do some promoting. Right now we got Mr. Precise on the line. Jordan Wells just tapped in. Where is Gorilla Hebrew's banner? Wait a second. Folks, I'm sipping. I just saw it. Okay, there it is. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. And then I want to get at this person who sent me an email. Some bitch-ass nigga. Gorilla Hebrew tapping in. Good to hear from you, man. Salute. On the screen, folks, subscribe to Urban GRLA on YouTube, yes?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good to hear from you, man. Take it away. You have the floor, please.
Yeah, man, so much going on. I just got off live talking about going over and breaking down a Twitter space exchange between our brother Tariq Nasheed and a small hat, man. Tariq Nasheed was giving him that work.
Nice.
You know, so I just finished up an analysis. I seen you was live. I said, let me call in. I covered the Megan, the Tory Lanez trial all weekend, and I went in on this situation with the indictment of Bishop Lamar Whitehead last night.
Well, now, hang on a second. Let's go back. So Tyreek, a.k.a. King Flex, he got out a small hat on his platform or where? Twitter?
On Twitter Spaces. He does a lot on Twitter Spaces.
Right. Okay, well, listen, man, I'll try and find that, or, if you can send me a link, I would appreciate that. And you've been covering the Tory Lanez trial, because I have not. Can you educate us? What's going on, man? I'm just now they're saying two people shot her.
Yeah, it's a mess. Reasonable doubt is nowhere near being proven, right, beyond a reasonable doubt. There's so much reasonable doubt. First I want to shout out, I think Milagro. Milagro is, I'm talking about.
Now, I don't do no shout out. Slow that down. Millie from Mob Radio. Oh my God! I fuck with Millie heavy.
First video.
I fuck with Millie heavy. Now, she's out there? Yes, she's out there at the trial
every day.
Okay.
She's in that courtroom every day taking meticulous notes.
Yeah, she's out there. Armand Wiggins is out there. What's the guy's name who covered the Tasha K trial? He's from the Atlanta metro area. He's out there. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm. I'm not familiar with that, brother. No.
Okay. Give me some of the other names of bloggers who are there. I mean, I want to promote them. Who else is there?
To be honest with you, once I found Millie, man, I didn't give a damn what anybody else had to say about it. I just want to hear her talk about this trial all day, actually.
Right. Yeah, she's doing the damn thing. Go ahead.
Yeah, but she's doing it. But, essentially what's going on is we have Megan and the best friend, and they have got on the stand and admitted to lying several times to police, right? So their testimonies not only contradict each other, but their testimonies contradict several of their previous interviews with police, with the prosecutors, etc., right?
Okay.
So there's no credibility. They both also admit to being intoxicated at the time of the incident. So there's just zero credibility to either of the participants. Then we have some of the investigating officer. One of the investigating officers actually got dismissed from the LAPD. There's the DNA evidence comes out that Tory's DNA is not on the gun. It's inconclusive on the outside of the gun and absolutely not in the magazine at all. So we don't have his DNA. We have gunshot residue on him and the best friend, Kelsey, right? Now today we got the British guy who's the eyewitness, the objective eyewitness, who from the balcony of his home watched this thing, and he says he saw Kelsey shoot the gun.
Okay, hang on. So there's no DNA from Tory Lanez, but there's gun residue? Is that what you just said? I'm confused.
Yeah. No DNA on the gun, right? No DNA inside the gun. It's inconclusive on the outside of the gun.
Okay.
But there is gunshot residue on Tory, but also on the best friend.
Okay. So, more than likely, he did discharge a firearm. More than likely, yes?
Well, according to what the eyewitness saw, essentially the girl, they were fighting. The girl grabs the hammer, bangs it like 3 times. Then the guys start trying to wrestle the hammer away from her, and it goes off 2 more times.
Okay, now.
So it's now also.
Well, hang on.
Also, Meg testified.
Hang on. So now,
yes, sir.
I heard, and correct me if I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong. So Tory did not discharge the firearm 4 or 5 times on that powder.
Now now the powder has been speculatory for sure.
Speculatory,
but now the allegedly the powder, right? Allegedly
powder.
But the witness.
No, I'm talking about the booger sugar powder. Not
the booger sugar. Yes, of course, the booger sugar. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. The powder, allegedly the powder, right? Now the eyewitness in one of his interviews with the police did say that Tory banged the hammer 4 or 5 times, just all over the place. But under oath, he said that's not how it happened. At first, the girl banged it, and then they tried to wrestle it away from the girl.
Okay. Hold on.
Now, also what's interesting, according to Megan's testimony.
Urban Gorilla, hold on a second.
Yes, sir.
On the block with Jen, I see you. Sit tight. I'll be right there. Sit tight, all right?
Okay.
On the block.
Salute to Jen, too, by the way.
Jen said, who calling my name? I'm with the shits. Okay, back to you. Urban Gorilla was cracking.
Yes, sir. So Meg also, interestingly enough, testified that she did not see Tory shoot her. She did not see it. Okay. So she didn't see it. There's gunpowder residue on somebody else. Her and that other person were fighting over the fact that she just learned that behind her best friend's back, she'd been sleeping with her best friend. They're both allegedly on the powder, definitely intoxicated. And what is looking like more than likely is she got shot by her best friend, man. That's what it's looking like. I don't know, but there's certainly reasonable doubt enough to conclude such, and I believe Tory will most certainly be acquitted at the end of the day.
Okay, folks, I want you to go to Urban Gorilla on YouTube. This man is not just a sponsor. He is in the loop. He keeps me up to speed on things, very informed, and I appreciate you, man. Any other videos or anything else with regards to your content that people should know about, please?
Yeah, I mean, like I just said, man, I went over this thing with Tariq, Bishop Lamore, and this Megan thing, and so much more on the entertainment side and on the education side, man. Just tap in with me. You'll enjoy, man. Salute, though.
Absolutely. Thank you, man. Good to have you call in. Thank you.
Oh.
Yes, sir. Okay. Folks, that's how I do my sponsors. I pump the brakes, and if you want to be a sponsor on the show, reach out via email, not via IG and all that extra shit. Just send an email. Okay, let's get you on the line. Oh shit, on the block with Jen, doing the damn thing. Jen, what? How are you?
What's up, Star? I'm good. Can you hear me okay?
Season's greetings. You're a little muffled. Are you on some type of fly-ass Puerto Rican headset? What's going on? Puerto Rico! Ah!
Espérate. Okay, I bet you can hear me now.
That's better. How are you? Good to hear from you.
I'm really good. Good to hear from you. You know, I had to stop by because I saw the bat signal. I see my name being called up in the sky. So I said, hold up. Let me pull up real quick. So I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah. Janet called in earlier. You know, you guys had a healthy discussion months ago, and she was just, we were just
months back. I forgot about that lady, but go ahead.
Yeah, just clarifying some things. But what's popping on your channel first and foremost? On the block with Jen.
Everything. I'm on daily, except for Sundays. I'm on daily, just covering topics, celebrities, gender wars, sex on Saturdays. We do sexy Saturdays on Saturdays. Everything
has to do with sex, from orgasms, to penetration, to gender fluid. So we do that every Saturday, but every day is just regular days of celebrities, you know, what's going on, whatever's trending, whoever's trending. So I'm on every day. Before I wasn't, but I'm on every day, not except for Sunday.
Okay. So with all due respect, are you a sex specialist? Why so much talk about sex? Is this something that you have advice for people? Why?
Well, I specialize in what I do, right?
Okay.
So I specialize in what I do, but what I do is I have panel discussions. So people come up, talk about their experiences, what they like, what they don't like, and then I'll give them advice and I'll let them share advice with other people. And I'm almost at 4,000, so I'm excited about that. I'm trying to hit 4,000 before the end of the year. So we'll see. Fingers crossed.
4,000 subscribers? What?
Yeah, I'm climbing. So.
Nice. Well, listen, you have healthy discussions. So, I mean, a lot of times it's not just about the subscribers. It's about that that audience retention within your analytics. So, you know, don't just use subscribers as the barometer. You know, you do the damn thing.
Right.
And every once in a while, every once in a while you do a little thirst trap. Yes.
Of course, you got to keep the thirst trap. They like the thirst traps. They claim they don't, but they love the thirst traps. They love them. They request. They got to the point where they requesting the thirst traps now. So I got it. You know.
Niggas start talking crazy, and then they say, "Yo, I'd smash," right? Yo, I'd smash.
Yeah. But I do, you know, I have a really dope Grown and Sexy panel. We're not doing the reality show route. We're not yelling at each other and throwing drinks. It's some real grown, sexy talk over there. So it's a slow grind, but like you said, audience retention, people coming back, people are loyal to the channel.
That's what it's about.
And that's what I wanted. You know what I mean? I want a loyal base. I don't want people to come over just because they see people yelling at each other and calling people out their names. Although sometimes it goes there.
Yeah.
But you know, I separate everybody. Then they come back, and that's the beautiful thing. They can be mad at each other, but they come back. They come back next week after they over it. Stopped pouting.
So, hey, you and I spoke earlier. The Tory Lanez trial. Any thoughts? Do you care? It's to me, I'm so old. This is like Who Shot JR from the television show Dallas from the late 70s, early 80s. It's like, but this is in real life. And I think that Megan Thee Stallion is being hated on. But she got shot. I'm concerned about her being shot, and I don't think her, you know, whatever happened, I don't think there's any justification for her being shot. Am I wrong? What say you, Jen?
I agree with you 100%. I think it's messed up. She could have been fatally injured. She could have lost a limb. You just don't know when you're playing with bullets, right? You just don't know what can happen. What's curious is that, you know, the who shot you factor of it. Like, why is she saying that it was Tory if it was someone else? Because she's adamant it was Tory, but now there may be evidence leaning towards it was her friend that shot her. I just don't know why she's pinning it on him if it wasn't him. But I wasn't there, so I don't know, you know, what happened. But I feel like he has a lot of people on his side because, you know, people pick and choose whose side they want to be on, even if they're not there, which is messed up. But, you know.
So do you think that Megan is the victim of the urban media hate train for some odd reason? I mean, I've never met her. I can't say I know her true character, but do you think she's the victim of the urban media hate train? People just like saying, "Yo, fuck that bitch, I don't like that bitch." What do you think?
Well, people aren't going to like when I say this, but she's a black woman. Right. And, you know, they usually catch the brunt of the urban hate train. So, you know, if it was, you know, anybody else, but it's a black man against a black woman. So she's going to be attacked. Even if Tory Lanez is the worst person on the planet, that's just the trend of the culture. The trend of the culture is such that if it's, black woman against black man, they're going to attack that black woman. And it's interesting to see what's happening in the blogs, because even when people were not there, they were not eyewitnesses. They automatically take Tory's side,
right,
which is interesting, but it's the culture. It's the culture. So I feel bad for her, because regardless of who shot her, the girl was shot. She was injured. It was a horrible... The injury was horrible. I don't know if people have seen the pictures of the injury. It's horrific. Yeah. So she was hurt. She could have been hurt, fatally. But unfortunately for her, she's a black woman, so she's going to catch the brunt of it. And I do feel bad for her because she lost her parents. That girl was supposedly her best friend. It's a hot mess.
She also graduated from college. So we're not talking about some bum bitch, who lives in the fucking the trap house, who smokes mid, pardon me, and she's got she's bumming and slumming. She's tried to elevate herself, her team. I don't know. Anyway, hey,
so let me. I have an opinion on that.
Go ahead.
Here's the thing: educated girl, sweet Southern girl, right? But if you're gonna be in hip hop cosplay, if you're gonna play the stripping twerker, you're gonna be in an environment where you have people like Tory Lanez shooting at you. That's just what it is. Like if you're gonna play in that field, that is what's gonna happen. You're a college girl, you're a sweet girl, you're a Southern girl. You don't want to do that. You want to do the hip hop cosplay. That's what happens when you play hip hop with people. So,
Good point. Hey, before you go, pardon me. Promote your platform again. Any thoughts on my nigga Diddy? Playing out Young Miami. Young Miami's looking crazy. Her fan base is getting at her saying, how could you let grandpa play you like that? Young Miami, who's got 2 kids, clearly she is or was the side chick. Diddy out here holding hands with bitches from Newport Beach, getting bitches pregnant. Any thoughts on that situation? Diddy and Young Miami.
Listen, I would just say to her, congratulations, you played yourself. That's all I can say.
She played herself.
Congratulations, you played yourself. Diddy is going to do what Diddy does. He's getting people pregnant, holding hands with people. I honestly don't think that Young Miami is his type in any way, shape, or form. I did a show about him, and I posted on the thumbnail all the women. Yes, all the women that he's with, they're all Asian or Latina. That's what he's into. That's what Diddy likes. That is the preference, right? I honestly think that he was messing around with Young Miami so he could be in all the blogs.
Good point.
Because, City Girls is popping. City Girls is popping.
He was slumming. Slumming.
Absolutely slumming. When you put her picture up against the women that he impregnated, that he's caught, public displays of affection, things like that, they look nothing like Young Miami. Young Miami looks like an auntie compared to them girls. Ooh. That's not his type. He doesn't have to be around that type, to be honest. So I do feel he was slumming to get back in the black blogs. Just my opinion.
Good point. Jen, good to talk to you. Good to hear from you. And guys, check out Jen on The Block with Jen on YouTube. She's doing the damn thing. And we'll talk soon, Jen.
Okay, Star. Make sure people keep my name out their mouth, okay?
Well, hang on. I have no control over that. And if you guys, are on the line together, that's what they. But I have. I'm
just saying, Star. It was months later, and you still feeling cooked by me? Come on.
Good to talk to you, Jen.
I'll respect your platform. I'll respect it. All right. Good night, Star.
Good to talk to you, bye, Jen.
Bye.
On The Block with Jen Tappan. Folks, I think we're done. Thank you for your support. Let me see if I missed any donations. Marquise got your donation. Marquise in Houston, man. Salute. Thank you for tapping in, sir. Asa, thank you. Randy got more sugar in him than Kool-Aid. That nigga zesty as fuck. Okay. Okay, I did speak to the guys from BBE TV podcast. They've got some good content. They're in my community section, right? Hey, Mindy, how are you? Meg and Jen on the Rock are both niggas and liars. Whoa. Shit. Whoa. Thank you for your donation, Mindy. Damn. Hey, Tara. Tara says, I bet the Chinese got the prototype for Dame. Yo. Dame Dash is back in the sneaker game. He's back in the sneaker game. Hold on a second, man. Oh my God. Guys, on the screen, songsthatwork.info. It's my last sponsor I'm promoting tonight. Lucani Wallow. I'm on the line, 310. Okay, I don't see you. I guess I missed your call. Thank you for your donation. And guys, the girl knows I'm not Wallow. The fine ass, dark skinned girl that I met in Macy's on Sunday. She knows I'm not Wallow. But we're still talking. She laughed it off and she said, "Oh my God, the Star Report." She said, "Yeah, I heard about you." She said, "Oh my God." She was more embarrassed that she thought I was Wallow. But we may hook up. I'll keep you posted. But she looks like Judy Pace, that fucking pretty ass, dark skin. I'll keep you posted. Leo got your donation. Megan looks like... oh, okay. Well, you're talking crazy, man. But thank you for your donation, sir. Thank you. Documents. Okay, somebody sent me an email. I'll get to that tomorrow, okay? Okay, you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm going to get some music playing here. Make sure you check out Mr. Elvis, the Chef Rosenberg. He's taken my lead, and I appreciate that. He's got a show now called Premium Black News. I'm flattered that he took that title from me. Check him out. Tell him I sent you. Have a good night.